I present to you Act 1 of our melodrama, The Drunkard. Take it away.
What is to be cursed? Hush, mother. Do not distress yourself so. How can I fail to do so? It was here, in this very room, that your poor, dear father breathed his last. This very chair is indeed dear to me, for it was in this he sat, the very day before he left the cares of this mortal world behind him forever. Dear, dear father, oh, how we love this calm retreat, this dear cottage which has been our happy home for so many years of bliss. Many times during his last terrible illness, he rejoiced that when her earthly days were over, the dear companion of years would close her eyes in these rural shades and be laid in yon little nook beside him. But now,
dear mother, 'tis true. This sweet cottage is most dear to us, but we're but the tenants. Our worthy landlord, old Mr. Middleton, troubled us but little, but now he is no more. It is rumoured abroad that our little home is to be sold, but we cannot send to his son for that.
no, the young must be provided for. For my own part, I willingly would bow with resignation to heaven, which loveth while it chasteneth. But when I think that you, my beloved, my only child, will be exposed to the thousand temptations of life as a penniless orphan, then I fear that... What was that? Ah, a knock. Dry your tears, my darling. We must not let our visitor observe us weeping. Come in. Good morning, sir. Mary, my child, a chair for the squire.
Good morning, Mrs. Wilson. Good morning, my dear young lady.
Good morning, sir.
You heard the dreadful news.
Indeed, yes.
It is a sad calamity that has befallen the village, my good Mrs. Wilson.
There's many a poor person I feel will have reason to think so, sir.
You are right. He was a good man, that Mr. Middleton. Many's the time he came to me for the benefit of my legal advice. He placed great confidence in it. I was proud to be of service to him. He was my very dear friend.
It is rumoured that he was very rich at one time, Mr. Cripps.
True, true, when times were good, but bad speculations, unlucky investments, false friends accounting for every penny he had. He died without a halfpenny to pass on to his son. Alas, alas. But we all have our ups and downs, my dear madam.
Ah, squire, I perceive you are a man.
Has a heart to feel for the unfortunate. True, true. It is the character I have attained. But far be it from me to boast. Now, the main reason for my visit is to inquire about your future welfare.
Ah, you are most kind, squire.
Not at all, not at all. Little does she know the true reason for my visit. Now, tell me, madam, do you have any prospect of, that is to say, have you...
True then, very true. The cottage and garden will be sold.
Why, what can the young man do, my dear? The giddy young man like him, fond of the world and given somewhat to excess, and without any sort of inheritance from his late father. But pardon me, Miss Mary, I would not call up a blush upon the cheek of modesty, but, you know, the extravagance, that is the folly.
Alas, sir, yes. I would say he is very much unlike his poor, dear, departed father.
Do not misunderstand me, Mrs. Wilson. I wish the young man well, with all my heart. Heaven knows I have good cause to do so for his honoured father's sake.
He is better off. We must not mourn the death of a good man. It would be impiety. His end was that of a Christian.
You are right. Judge, then, of the interest I take in the last remaining scion of that honoured stock. Little does she know the true reason for my interest. But madam, Edward Middleton is yet young.
He cannot be more than 20. I recollect him when a lad, a bright, blue-eyed boy with flaxen hair, tall for his age.
Oh, 23 last July, madam. That is his age to the day. He is wild, giddy and reckless. Well, madam, business is business. I am a plain man and sometimes fall too blunt.
Then we must leave the cottage, sir.
No, not yet, my dear. But it might be best to be prepared. Edward is inclined to be impulsive, and once he has made up his mind, no power in heaven or earth could change him from his course. I know if I were to go down before him on bended knees, all my entreaties on your behalf would be to no avail. It might be prudent to look around for another place before he moves in the matter. It may save you from much inconvenience.
You impose upon us a severe task, my dear sir.
Bear up, dear madam, bear up. If I may be so officious, I might suggest Harrow. Any healthy young lady can obtain a profitable situation there. Think of it, I will see you again before long. Now, bless you.
Mother, dear mother, what is to become of us?
My child, my poor child.
Well, that interview of mock sympathy and charity is over, and I flatter myself pretty well acted. You're kidding. The widowing child must quit the cottage. I am resolved. First for the wrongs I years ago endured from old Mr. Wilson, and secondly because it suits my own interests, which matters above all other considerations. Now, for the second stage in my plot, I shall seek out young Middleton and offer him the benefit of my advice.
Think of my daughter. It is a good thing to have a friend in our hour of trouble. This Mr. Cribs appears to be a very feeling man. Nevertheless, before we take his advice, we would do well to make our proposed trial of this young man, Edward Middleton. Are you ready?
Yes, mother.
You have the money in your purse?
It is all here. 30 crowns. The sum we had saved to purchase fuel for the winter.
That will pay off part of the amount owing for rent. When this young man sees that we are disposed to deal fairly with him, he may relent. You turn pale, Mary. What ails you, child?
Dear mother, 'tis nothing. It will be over soon. It must be done. But I fear this young man. He has a reputation for being wild and reckless.
Fear not, Mary, fear not. Remember what I have told you. Call him to the door. Do not enter the house. Just give him the money and tell him your sad story. He must, from family and association at least, have the manners of a gentleman. And however wild the youth may be, when abroad among his associates, no gentleman ever insulted a friendless and unprotected woman.
You give me courage, dear mother. I tremble at the thoughts of what I needs must do. Goodbye, dear mother.
Go forth, my child. Go as the dove flew from the ark of old, and And if thou shouldst fail to find the olive branch of peace, return and seek comfort where thou shalt surely find it, in the bosom of thy fond and widowed mother. When times are trying, when times are bad, there is a haven where you may rest, safe and contented on your mother's breast. Our mother's love will never fade. Our mother's love is true, and you need never be afraid. She will comfort you. When I am lonely, when I am sad, when times are trying, when times are bad, there is a haven where I may rest, safe and contented on my mother's breast. Our mother's love will never fade. Our mother's love is true, and you need never be afraid. God be with you on your mission, my child. God be with you.
I've almost reached the residence of Mr. Edward Middleton. In a few moments I shall see this dissipated young man. Oh, my poor mother must be deceived. How can a man such as he have pity for children of poverty? We are but misfortune suppliants for shelter beneath the roof of his cottage. But who is this who approaches? 'Tis a gentleman. My fears tell me he's the man I seek. Oh, will I ever have the courage to speak? I will pause until he has reached the house.
Good day. Your most obedient servant. You can be sure that any friend of my father's is more than welcome. Well said, nobly said. I see your father before me when I look on you. And what may I have the pleasure of doing for you, Mr. Cripps? 'Tis but a trifling matter. So trivial I hesitate to even bother you with it, but as your late father's legal advisor, I am obliged to do so. Yes. It is with regard to the cottage and the lands adjoining. When last we spoke upon the subject,
I was then ignorant that a poor widow and her only child
who are in arrears for rent.
had lived there for many years, and that my father esteemed them most highly.
That may be so, but you cannot allow your heart to rule your head, young man. That is a mistake that has led many a man along the pathway that leads to ruin.
I could not turn a port upon the world in the present condition of the old lady. She is ailing and may not be much longer in this world.
Have you not heard of the workhouse?
The workhouse? Mr. Cripps, how can I turn the port from the flowers which they have reared, the vines which they have trained in their course, a place endeared to my tender recollections and past remembrances of happiness and purity?
What of the fences they have neglected? The garden gate which hangs from its hinges, the branches knocked from the old birch tree for firewood, eh?
Enough, Mr. Cripps, enough. I will not listen to you any further. It's all been explained to you by my foster brother William. The trees and fences were broken down by idle schoolboys.
Yeah, like them about.
Reflection. I believe I understand you better. I comprehend your plan. We are both men of the world, eh?
I fail to understand you, sir.
Well, the daughter. A fine young girl, eh? Sparkling eyes, eh? Dimples, roguish glances, eh? Well, I was young. Well, never mind. You have seen her.
I've never seen the girl. Explain yourself, Mr. Cripps.
Well, you haven't seen her, you soon will. I understand. Small presents of game from the estate. Mother and daughter grateful. Very grateful. Free access to the cottage at all hours.
Cripps, you do not mean my...
Why not? Why not?
you know that this girl has not a father?
That's it. That's it. A very wild flower growing on the open heath.
Have you forgotten that this girl has not a brother?
Exactly, exactly. A garden without a fence, not a stake standing. All you have to do is step inside.
You villain, you can't. I respect your grey hairs, that is fortunate for you. But I knew an old man once, peace to his ashes, whose hair was as grey as yours. Beneath that aged breast, there beat a heart as pure as the first strokes of childhood. I let you go in peace, but had that man heard you utter such foul sentences to his son, had he heard you tell him to enter like a wolf this vault of innocence, and tear from a mother's arms what little remains of hope and happiness, he would have forgotten his grey hairs. Seize you by the throat and dash you prostrate to the earth. And not in the name of man, be gone! Leave me, old man, be gone! Your hot lascivious breath cannot mingle with the sweet perfume of these wildflowers. Your raven voice will not harmonize with the heavenly warblings of these songbirds who block their praises to your mighty power, who look with horror on your brutal crime. Be gone!
The blessings of the widow that fatherless be upon thee. May they accompany thy voice to heaven's tribunal, not to cry for vengeance, but to plead pardon for this wicked man.
The widow's daughter. Now I must practice some artifice. Miss Hamilton, you misunderstand me. I was but suggesting that you might visit these dear people and offer them the benefit of your manly protection. I cannot endure a woman's tears. Poor child. May heaven bless thee and protect thee. On the terrible revenge.
Is that the widow's child? Right, my dear. Be sure of my sympathy in your mother's sorrows and of my assistance in your hour of need.
Thank you, sir, for your cheering kindness. But I have an errand for you. Here is part of the red twitch.
Nay, you have not overheard the conversation which I have just had with the old man who has just left us. I have told him that...
Sir, I cannot tell a lie. I overheard all. We are to remain in the cottage. Oh, sir, is that any reason to withhold from you your due? Is now paid with double pleasure, as we recognise a benefactor in our creditor. Take this, I entreat. 'Tis but a portion of the debt, but the remainder shall be paid as soon as busy willing hands can earn it.
This young girl has quite taken my breath away. She is the most charming, most delightful, most beautiful. I do not require your money. Be pleased to retain it as a portion of your dowry. If, as you say, you've overlooked the conversation which I just had with the old man, you will know that I sometimes speak very plainly.
Yes, sir, alas, it is not our fault the fences are broken down. When my poor father lived, it was not so, but since...
When that vile old man spoke to me of your charms, I heeded him not. There are plenty of pretty girls in this part of Hertfordshire, but I have now discovered for myself what I have heard before, something more than ordinary beauty. Charm, mental excellence, noble sentiment, filial piety. These are the beauties that render you conspicuous above all the maidens that I have ever seen. Mary, my dearest, I speak plainly, for I speak honestly. And when I ask you to keep that money as a portion of your dowry, need I say into whose hands I would like it to fall at last?
To affect not to understand you, sir, would be an idle return for kindness such as yours, and yet...
I sometimes walk down the vicinity of your cottage.
Then should I see you go by without stopping? Why then?
Then what, dear Mary?
Then should I suppose you had forgotten where we lived?
Dearest Mary, how could I ever forget? Little did I know when I contemplated selling that dear cottage that it should be regarded as a casket, invaluable for the jewel which it contained. Mary, my dearest, I have spoken plainly. Now we'll venture even further. Will you? Could you?
Oh, Edward.
Would you do me the great honour of becoming my wife? In reality, but a few moments. But in my dreams, I've known you all my life. Marry me, Mary. And we'll make a dear cottage. And my brother and his boy to make a sister
for that is the amount it cost me to keep it in repair. I have heard it said that a pair of boots, when sold and heeled, are better than when they are new. May not it be so of our car? We can have red cheeks at 70. Woman was made for love. They suppose that my art is not susceptible of the tender passion. I buy all the affecting novels and all the terrible romances and read them until my heart has become soft as maiden wax to receive the impression of that cherished image I adore. If my eyes don't deceive me, there goes his foster brother, William, by my window. Oh, come inside for a moment, William.
Oh, thank you, God, Mrs. Biggle, but I better be on my way.
Oh, tut, tut, you naughty boy. Are you trying to avoid me? I won't take no for an answer. I'll not detain long.
Oh, very well, Big, but I mustn't stop.
Oh, come along, Miss William. There's no need to be shy. You're far too modest, I declare.
Oh, I declare modesty next effect. I tell you, I be that modest, I always goes to bed without a candle.
Would you like to tell you what I thought, William?
Oh, if he's a mind to, miss. I don't care much about it one way or the other, if he wants to know. Oh, would he like him up?
Oh, you're very kind, but I must decline your generous offer.
Just as he pleases. Ain't no skin off my nose, and that's a fact.
This is what I have thought, William. There are two sorts of men. Do you know what I mean?
Aye, that I do. There be tall ones and short ones.
You mistake my meaning, William.
What do you mean then? Two sorts of men. Oh, I got it. Fat ones and thin ones.
No, William, no.
Black ones and white ones.
No, William. What I mean is that there are some who are warm and susceptible to the charms of women, and there are those who are cold and apparently insensible to our beauties.
Well, where he be going?
I'm not going anywhere, William. What I am trying to tell you is that I have a confession I will confide in your generous secrecy. I have a trembling affection.
Oh, that sounds awful bad. Has he seen a doctor?
It's not a doctor I need, William. There is a warm yet modest flame.
Trembling infection, warm flame. I bet the old girl's got the ague.
Oh, tell me, William, how am I to combat with this dear yet relentless foe?
Oh, well, I reckon if he puts thy feet in a hot mustard bath and then covers thyself in thick blankets, he'll be as right as ninepence in the morning.
Oh, William.
Oh, well, that's old Mrs. Brown's recipe for fever and ague, and it ain't never been known to fail, I tell you.
You mistake my meaning, William. I have a hardened passion.
Oh, you mustn't get into a passion, Miss Spindle. Oh, it'd be awful bad for my fever and ague.
Oh, you do not understand. I have a passion for one.
Oh, it'd be a good thing it'd be only for one or
Can you not fancy who that one is?
Damned if I can.
He lives in your house.
In my house? Now, there I lives there. And Mr. Middleton, I'm my poor little sister Agnes. Now then, ain't Agnes, as her is a woman. So then it must be I, or Mr. Middleton. See, I got that all right, didn't I?
Oh, object of my affection.
What a relief! Yes, I got worried for a minute. I see. Then if it not be I, then it must be Mr. Middleton.
Oh, Mr. Middleton indeed. Mr. Edward Middleton. Oh.
Hang me if there ain't setting her cap at my foster brother. Oh, I reckons as how I'd better get her talking on something else. What? That be a mighty grand pink dress you be wearing, Miss Spindle. What it becomes he?
Oh, you oughtn't to say things like that, Mr. William.
Right, you be, I won't say nothing no more.
Oh, how does it become Miss William?
Well, it matches really well, Miss Spindle.
Oh, matches with what, William?
Why, with thy eyes.
Yes. Now, William, what about the cottage? When are you going to turn out those Wilsons?
Oh, don't you worry, Miss Spindle. There'll be someone else going to live there, and before very long. Oh, little does her know, it'd be my foster brother Edward.
I'm glad to hear it. I never could do those Wilsons. And I know they haven't paid their rent. And do you know that girl was seen getting into a chaise with a young man and didn't return until 9 at night? It was too dark to see who the young man was, but I stood there in the rain for hours waiting for him to come back.
Oh, that explains it there, Miss Spindle.
Explain what?
Well, how he caught that fever and ache he was on about. Getting soaked in all that rain. Good day to her.
Oh, you're leaving me?
Well, that I be. But before I go, let I give thee a bit of advice. He must take good care of thy precious health, Miss Spindle. He must keep thy feet warm, thy head cool, thy mouth shut, thy heart open, and very soon I reckon he'll have good health, good conscience, and stand well on thy pins. Good day to her.
He ought to know that English ladies don't have pins. But for all this, I am certain that my dear, dear Edward is dying for me, as the poet says. He hides concealment like a worm in the bud on the damask curtains, or is it damask bud? Oh, I'm sure there's a bud in it somewhere. No matter, of one thing I'm certain, my charm crochet undecayed. I'm a drama, artisan, and the man of poetry, and angelic, and brave, it's just larger than a flea. If we look through all the pages of the books of history, you will find throughout the ages famous beauties
scent of the roses will cling round its skin.
Thus ends my prudent endeavours to get rid of the Wilsons. But young Middleton, there is yet some hope of him. I shall do him some unexpected favour, worm myself into his good graces, then invite him into the bar of the village inn, and if he falls, I shall see them begging their bread yet, the wife on bended knees before me, praying for a morsel of food for her starving children. That will be revenge, revenge indeed. Who is this approaching? 'Tis his foster brother, simple William. I'll wheedle him, try the ground before I put my foot upon it.
Has he seen my poor little grey sister Agnes?
No, William, my honest fellow, I have not. Nor want to, I vow. She knows too much for my liking, although I am safe now that she has gone mad. But I did want to speak to you for a moment.
What be old razor chops are what with I wonder. Well, Squire, what can I do for her? I'm in a terrible hurry.
Well, they keep you busy, eh?
Oh, that they do. Oh, has he not heard the news? Mr. Edward be getting wed this very day. That'd be a regular dose for the Squire, I reckon. Worse than sinner insults.
Yes, I have heard the news. Delighted.
I seem pleased. I reckon the Squire looks as how he'd swallowed vinegar in mistake for cider.
Give Edward my very best respects.
Oh, that I will, Squire.
Wait, there is something further I wish to discuss with you. You are a clever fellow, William. Can you show me how clever you are by getting me an invitation to the wedding? Mr. Middleton and I had a slight difference of opinion over a trifling matter some time ago, but I'm not one to bear a grudge. I thought the wedding an admirable opportunity to bury the hatchet with the son of my old friend. See what you can do in the matter of the invitation. Here's a crown to drink my health.
Oh, thank you, Squire, but I don't want none of thy money.
Very well. No offence meant, of course. Come, let us step into the village inn together and drink to the health of the young couple.
Squire Cripps, it be my opinion that when your Uncle Beelzebub wants to bribe an honest fellow to do a bad action, he better hire a pettifogging bad lawyer to tempt him with a dud crown in one hand and a bottle of whiskey in the other. A good day to eat, sir. Stupidity, I perceive you are a cunning scoundrel. But I'll fix you yet. Just you wait and see, my lad. Tis his insane sister. She knows too much for my happiness. Will the vulgar creature never die? The voice haunts me like the spectre of the youth who was engaged to her, whom, for my own purposes, I ruined. I triumphed over him. He fell victim to drink. He died in a drunken fit, and this wretched girl was driven insane.
Brave man in Cypress Dell, where the slippery are the cross, where the grassy waters well, by the almost covered walls. Upon the hill, the wind, the weather is as wild as May. So they prance as they dance, and we'll all be gay. But they pour too much red water into the glass. The lawyer is a fine man. He lives in the big house yonder. With good will.
Go home, Agnes, go home.
Home? I saw a little rain yesterday. I had passed by your nest often. I had counted the eggs. They were so pretty, so beautiful. Gruff Robin of the mill came this morning and stole them. The little bird went to her nest
with your muttering and singing. I'll have you taken care of.
Did you know there's to be a wedding in the village? I saw the coffin full of wedding cake. Redwood weaving with cypress in her hair. Can you tell me why they weep at weddings? Is it for joy? I used to weep when joyful, but you never weep, old man. I should have been married, but my dress was all covered with mildew, so we put the wedding off until another day. They will make a new dress for me. They say I'm mad and he won't come again. Am I mad? But they will. Ah, the will.
Confusion. Get you gone or thus I'll...
Strike my little helpless half-crazy story. If it were not for thy grey hairs, I'd break every bone in thy black beetle body.
There will be revenge for this. If there's a law of justice, a plain case of assault and battery, I'll have you put in prison. I'll see you behind bars.
I'll put thee in the duck pond if I see thee touching my sister again.
And every day the robin came to pick the crumbs of bread. But the grass does not wither when they die. I shall stay here until I hear the bells that are far off, for then I think of his words. Who says he did not love me? It was a good character he wanted of the parson. A girl out of place is like an old man out of his grave. They shine us near their merrymakings now. Though I've washed my best dress in the stream. Stream. Water! Water! I hear him crying for water. Quick, his lips are turning blue. There is water all around. Water!
Perpetuous day that dawns upon my future life. Had but another flower and a rosy garland which now encircles thee.
Thank you, Edward, my own beloved husband. Thy benison is echoed from my innermost heart. My dear Mary, your happiness sheds its genial rays around old and young. Young man, I was at your father's wedding. May your life be like news, an existence marked by sobriety and honour, and your death is tranquil. Mrs. Milton, I remember your sweet daughter when was a child of 9 years, and that seems only yesterday. May you live in happiness for the rest of your days.
Over that I dare swear, if my plan goes smoothly.
I can't bear it a moment longer. My beloved Edward marrying that stupid little Mary Wilson. I'll get my own back. You wait and see. Thou regret this day. My dear
young uns and old alike. Let's cheer 'em on their way.
Certainly not, certainly not.
Well, I was overpersuaded. I bound 2 streets of the court, Squire.
Indeed, indeed. I shall make a note of that. It may be a matter of vital importance. Are you sure it was but 2 stoops? It is best to be particular.
Oh, yes, Squire, 2. And it so happened that the second of the 2 stoops I bound was the last on the farm. And as fate had it,
suffering must have been intolerable.
You know how to feel for delicate timidity? A big, coarse young man called Arthur Bullock rose to snatch the fragrance from my unwitting cheek. My kerchief, which was fine linen wire, and said I had a choice in these matters, looking at everything I took to be a gentleman, you know. Well, he took the hint immediately, and Bullock, he fell back appalled at my manner, and oh, Edward, oh, sir, spare me my blushing. He did it. I felt his lips on my warm,
Your cheek, of course.
oh no. As the poet says, it was from my lips he stole ambrosical blisses. The sun that set on that terrible day was not more red than was my burnished cheek.
I'm not sure, Miss Spindle, but I think we might make a case of assault and battery.
It was exceedingly rude for a man of his education and breeding. And after that, he bowed to me one morning coming out of church.
Ah, the evidence comes in. Do you have any proof of that, most injured fair one?
Sir, no proof is required. I trust a lady of my respectability need not show what she knows.
Well, I could not be so certain of that. First a bullock and now a cow? What can
Sounds
she
like a
possibly
trio.
mean? Cow, Miss Spindle?
Yes, indeed. I was on my way down to Mr. Simon's, and lo, a cow stood in the middle of High Street. I must pass within a few feet of this ferocious animal if I am to continue on my intended route. As luck had it, Edward came down by the lane near the blacksmith's and witnessed my straight. He saw I stood there trembling like a fragile. And like Sir William Wallace flying to the rescue of the trees, he came panting on the wings of love. And he crushed like an armed rifle to the side of the cow, and she wheeled around like the great Leviathan of the deep, and she dropped down the beach.
I can imagine your feelings, Miss Spindle. A delicate young lady in imminent danger.
You may judge what were my emotions of my palpitating heart and tender.
Have any letters passed between you?
Oh, yes, Father, sir.
Ah, splendid, splendid. We have him there. If Miss Spindle would be so condescending as to show me just one of those letters.
But they're in his possession. I sent them. First by one person, then by another.
But madam, his letters, I mean, how did he get...
Oh, mark his ingratitude. I sent him half a dozen letters, and not one.
Yes, yes.
Not one! Did he write back? Not one!
Take it the correspondence was all one-sided then.
Oh, last thing of it! All my tenderness, all my devotion. Oh, Edward, as the immortal bard has said, thou hast sliced my heart in twain.
And she's an immortal bore if ever I've met one. Well, I've just remembered a most pressing engagement which I'm already several minutes late for.
But what of your legal advice? How ought I to proceed?
Do you really want me to tell you, Miss Spindle?
Yes, indeed, yes.
Very well. I suggest you pass along the upper lane towards Farmer Thompson's big meadow, then walk across to his farmyard and...
Yes.
when you get to his big green pond.
Yes, yes, yes.
Jump in, go down thrice, come up but twice. Good day to you.
How dare he speak to a gentle lady like that? Come back here, Squire. I demand satisfaction.
Oh, good day, Mrs. Gates.
Have you heard?
Oh, I don't listen to tittle-tattle.
They do say he wasn't in church last Sunday.
Oh, never.
Oh, true enough.
Oh, we used to consider Mr. Edward a most promising young man. We saw him getting married and settling down in the cottage with his pretty young wife. We thought to have a respectable man like his father for a neighbour.
Like his father for a neighbour.
And he with his pretty young daughter as ever you'd wish to meet.
As ever you'd wish to meet.
But now, I earnestly hope he doesn't stick to these bad ways.
These bad ways?
I don't know exactly what he means, Mrs. Stevens. Mr. Edward is about the same free, kind-hearted fellow he was 10 years ago when he got wed. Why, bless me, and this very morning he didn't tell I to go to Ned Grogan's the tailor's and get I measured for a new suit of clothes at his expense. Now, if I, as is his foster brother, and sees everything as he do, if I think swells of him, I don't know why other folks need to be so perpendicular about it.
All right then, I'll tell you what I heard.
Well, go on.
Well, do you know that Squire Cripps says that if your foster brother doesn't attend to a little more of his own interest...
He'll do it for her, I suppose. Oh, but now, Mrs. Gates, if he was not a lady, I'd tell thee straight what I think of that sly old fox of a cunning Squire Cripps. But as he's a lady, I won't rely.
Indeed, no.
I won't tell her. And in my opinion, if Mr. Edward's soul was placed in a great box, then 7,000 souls like that there Black Beetles would not even fill the corners around the edges.
Around the edges. But for all that, William, I fear that Mr. Edward is in a dangerous way. They say that he spends his Sabbaths going about all over Hertfordshire from one public house to another. Now, I'm not saying he drinks too much, but there are a great many who have begun that way.
Alas, yes.
Oh, thank you, ladies. And good day to you.
Goodbye, William.
Good day, William.
Oh, I don't think Mr. Edward drinks too much. Well, at least I hope not. For my part, I wish he'd never seen nothing stronger than milk or green tea. I wish I'd never seen them two women. Well, they make me feel as bad as ever. Well, just when I was thinking of getting over it and starting to see daylight again. All the same, I reckon it'd be best left alone altogether. For as they do say, if a man don't put his hand into the fire, well, he do stand a better chance of not burning his fingers. Some is like brandy and some is like gin, and others is things that will trick him to sin. But I've got my own jingle philosophy. I reckon won't never do no harm to me. But I leave old devil temptation alone. There's some is like stargirls and some is like spare, and others I reckon they don't really care. Oh, just let one catch you and you're as good as dead. And before you can argue, you find yourself weak. Let the cat have her mouse and the dog have his bone, but I leave old devil temptation alone.
wants nothing yet more, I am told. But I suppose what I got and don't want no more. And while I've got that, I can't never be more. The cat and the mouse get him every stone. But I leave old devil temptation alone. But I leave old devil temptation alone.
Just be writing down on the slate.
Slate me full up, Sam Adams. It's got your name from top to bottom. You know what Bowl scores might think about it. But in the meantime, you save your back and ask me for more in my house.
Comes to a fine thing when a decent man can't get no credit in the house that I lives in. That'll do.
Give us some brandy. How much, landlord?
Sixpence, sir. This is something superior. It's quite like you those who are willing to pay good work. Are you quite well, sir?
Well, quite well. I thank you. Ah, this is good, landlord. Another glass, please.
Who do we have here? Mr. Middleton. Now to arrange his downfall. Why, Mr. Middleton, delighted to see you. First time I was ever here, except on business, of course. Your first time too, I'll be bound. Of course, of course. Well, this is nice. Now we have met each other, my young friend, we'll honour the house. What say you?
Quiet. How are you? Good to see you. Oh, wait, gentlemen. Say, Mr. Middleton?
I beg you excuse me. You know I have just drunk. Never do I allow more than 2 glasses to pass my lips within one evening. That way, I do remain bound to sobriety.
Why, Squire, it must be 10 years more since I last saw you. Do you remember the occasion?
I cannot say that I do.
But you must remember, Squire. I saw you digging behind that tree, and I asked you...
What is it? I will.
Only the cram, but I am subject to it. How much does the fool suspect? Come, Edward, let us drink, and I refuse to take no for an answer.
I cannot. I must not.
Take a little more, Mr. Middleton. The Squire wouldn't advise you what wasn't right.
But I've already had a...
Come, here's brandy. Good brandy.
Don't do it!
Whiskey.
But I'm...
Are you afraid?
Afraid? Whiskey it'll be.
Here we are then. 2 measures of the best whiskey.
Thank you, lad.
Well, this is pleasant. This goes to the right spot, eh, Chris? Is this Scotch whiskey?
It is, sir. None better. Made from the pure water of the Highland streams.
Let us drink to that then. To the pure water of the Highland streams, and to all the noble people of Scotland.
Here, here. Now you started on the road to ruin. He had the taste for drink already. It needed but a gentle push over the edge of sobriety and into the abyss of dipsomania. Your glass is empty. Let me get you another.
But why not?
Why not indeed? Fill my friend's glass, therefore. No, wait. I shall purchase the bottle.
Very well, Squire.
Let us drink to all our friends.
To all our friends. You are my friend, Cribs. You've always been my friend. I've never. I have a heart, Cribs. I have a heart of one. Come. More whiskey, Chris, more whiskey.
In a moment, I still have this one unfinished.
Here's to the health of my old tight friend, Chris.
To my old friend, Edward.
Landlord.
Landlord, sir?
We know how to do that. A handsome thing, don't we, landlord?
That we do, sir. That we do.
Well, the way I see it, a little spirits hurts no man.
No, sir. It does him good, in fact. Does him good.
I have a heart, Squibs. I have a heart, my old boy.
Squibs?
Come, let's have another wine. Why don't you join us up, sulky?
I drinks when I'm dry. Good English beer I drinks. You can keep your spirits and such like.
You're a saucy old fellow. That's what you are.
Go away, you be making a fool of yourself, you be.
A fool? Say that again and I'll knock you down. A fool?
I've got nothing to say to you. Be off, you're drunk.
Drunk? Death and fury. Just as I planned it. So far, the scheme works only too well. Now he is lost.
I was not to blame. He asked for that landlord.
Well, he's got it anyway. Serving right. Troublesome young fool. House was quiet enough till he come in disturbing on his people. This is too bad. How to get this fellow home? It's 2 miles from here at least.
Mr. Middleton, I have a message for you. Not me. What will you do? You've done with Mr. Boy, Mr. Middleton. If it be he, I'll take you apart. That I will.
Let go, my son.
Oh, who did it then? Who did it?
Let go. It wasn't me. It's Sam Adams.
Oh, let me up this time. Oh, Mr. Edward. Oh, there be blood on these forehead. Oh, Mr. Edward, speak to me. I speak. Oh, what's he going to happen to his poor wife and to poor sick Mrs. Wilson too?
Oh, where am I? What's this? What's been the matter here?
Don't you know why, sir? He'd be poor William come to take me home. Well, I heard as how he were in around the inn, and I came straight over to help him.
Ah, now I think I remember. Where is everyone? Where's Chris?
Cribs, were he here?
Squire was here for a short while. Can you walk, sir?
Walk? Yes, I can walk. What's the matter with my head? Blood.
Can't you remember? Sam Adams?
Sam Adams? What the devil have I been about?
Well, Adam said you were drunk, and you hit him. He struck you over the head with a bottle.
Bottle was it? Oh, if I get my hands on that Sam Adams, I'll bottle thee, I'll pickle that I will. Oh, my name not be William Dowton. Oh, come along, Miss Edward, come along home.
Run, fighting.
Lean on me, Miss Edward, lean on me. And keep me going. You get that water like that, brandy, and sand or sugar. Sugar, old corkscrew. Oh, come on, Mr. Edward, come on home. His poor wife, his poor wife.
So far, the scheme works admirably. Day by day, he sinks deeper into the gulf of disgrace and ruin. I know his nature well. He has tasted and will not stop short of madness or oblivion. I mostly feed his wife, and she has great influence over him. Ah, who is this? William Dowton. I shall retire and listen to find what he is about. Gorgeous.
Mate, what's been done? Poor Mr. Edward's been drinking again. I went to meet him to help him home, but he told us how he wanted to walk on his own for a bit to sober he up before he got home. Poor wife and child.
Ever since that day, he got in that fight with old Sam at the inn. Oh, he'd be a proper devil for the drink, and that be a fact. Oh, I just can't count the number of times I was had to carry he home. Oh, poor Mrs. Wilson. She takes it almost cruel too, and she'd be so very, very ill. Well, here he comes now. I'll hasten on, for if he sees I, he'll be angry and thinks I've been looking at him, looking for him. That old fire Cribs, he better keep away from I, for I think no more of twisting his old neck than I would of that twisting that of a tough old hen.
I am much obliged to you, most valiant William Dowton. I shall hold myself an honest inventist, I can assure you. Middleton. Caution, caution.
My life?
Probably.
Ever since that dreadful day at the inn when that scoundrel Cripps tempted me, have I been lost?
Ring AA.
Oh, ever yield to temptation? I recollect my mother once said, my dear dying mother, they were the last words I ever hear her utter. Whoever is his fallen brother is greater far than the conqueror of the world. Oh, how my brain burns, my hands tremble, my knees shake beneath me. I will not appear before them thus. A very little will revive and strengthen me. No one sees.
Bad mistake.
Now for the hiding place. Oh, the arch cunning of the drunkard.
Oh, you're welcome.
No, don't do it.
So, it relieves, it strengthens.
It cleans.
Glorious. As I suspected, he is a secret drinker.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful liquid. Why did I rail against thee? All gone. Oh! Of what use a casket when the jewels have all gone? I can face them now. Cribs here. Confusion. I've not set eyes on him since that fateful day.
Oh, Mr. Middleton, my old friend, my dear. What means this?
Tempter, be gone! Pretend not ignorant. Were you not there when I started on the road to ruin? Did you not abandon me? And have I not lived a life of utter wretchedness ever since?
As certain as I am an honest man, I know not what you mean. Business called me out. I left you merry and jovial with your friends.
Friends? Ha! The drunkard's friends? Oh, you may speak truth, my brain wanders. Oh no, misery would I were dead.
And now a young man like you should not speak of dying.
You are a single man, Cribs. You do not know what it is like to see a little inheritance wasted away. To feel you are the cause of sufferings you would die to alleviate.
Oh, sufferings. Your cottage is worth 100 sovereigns at least. Why, it was only yesterday Farmer Benson was inquiring as to how much it could be bought for.
Bought for?
Cribs, well, Edward, well.
You see yon smoke calling up among the trees?
Yes, Edward, it comes from yon cottage.
And you know who lives there?
Why, you do.
And who else, Cribs?
Your family, to be sure.
And you counsel me to sell it? You advise me to take the warm nest from this mourning bird and her young one, to strip them of all that remains of hope and happiness, to make them wanderers in the wide world? And for what? To put a little money in my leprous hands and then to squander it all on drink?
Oh, Edward, you misunderstand me. I'm your sincere friend, believe me. Believe me. Where would you go thus, Edward?
Home, to my sorrowing wife, a dying mother, and my poor child.
But not thus, Edward, not thus. Come to my house. We'll go in the back way. No one will see you. Give you a refresh. I shall take care it won't hurt thee.
Is it indeed best?
To be sure it is. If you would go home thus, it would not be for the best. Come, I'm brandy. Good brandy.
Don't go, Edward, don't go. Don't go. Don't go.
Lost!
Aid me, strengthen me. Weigh not thy poor creature down with woes beyond her strength to bear. Much I fear my suffering mother can never survive the night, and Edward comes not. And when he does arrive, how will it be? Alas, my poor lost husband. Oh, agony! This misery of suspense is too horrible.
Mother, dear mother. Sorry for my cry. Don't cry, dear mother. Hush, child, hush. When I see you cry, it makes me cry too. Will it make father cry, dear mother?
Hush, sweet one. Alas, he is unhappy enough already.
Yes, poor father. I cried last night when he came home and was so ill. He looked so pale, and when I kissed him goodnight, his face was as hot as fire. He could not even eat his breakfast this morning, could he, mother? What makes him ill so often? So sick too. The doctor and the nurse have been so worried. Will Grandma go to heaven tonight, Mother?
Father of mercy, this is too much. Be very quiet, Julia dear. I'm going in to see poor Grandma. Oh heaven, sweet solace of the wretched heart, support me. Aid me in this dreadful trial.
Poor dear Mother. When Grandma dies, she'll go to heaven, I am sure, for she is good. Parson Hartwell told me so, and he never ever lies. He always tells the truth, for he is good too. Those who are good must win in the end. That's what my daddy's big book tells. Those who are good to heaven will win, tune in the sky with the angels. And sometimes I wonder if things will come right, and sometimes I feel full of sorrow.
there she be. How be poor Mrs. Wilson now?
Near the end of all earthly trouble, William. She lies in broken slumber. But where is my Edward? Have you not found him?
Yes, yeah, I found him. He were in the village. I says to him, says I, come on home, Mr. Edward, says I. But he says as how he wants to walk on home by himself.
Faithful friend, was he? Oh, what a question for a doting wife, was he? Was he so, William?
Well, I can't tell a lie. I reckons as how he'd had one or two. But I reckons he'd be as right as ninepence, just to see if he ain't.
I've had a glorious time, Bill. I met all
Dearest,
Why should I be sorry? I'm not a child.
my mother, Edward. My poor mother.
Oh, heavens, right on my heart. I forgot. Oh, poor woman. How is she?
Worse, Edward, worse.
Oh, and I the cause. Oh, horrid vise. Really, I remember my father's deathbed. Yeah, faith in his heart, hope in his calm blue eyes, a smile upon his face. He had never seen his ever drunk.
Father!
Leave me, child, I'm hot enough already. William, do you remember the elm tree by the garden in the gate of our own home?
That I do.
Well, I was passing by when I saw it just now. When I slipped and fell against it. My father planted that tree very day I saw light for the first time. It has grown with my growth. I seized an axe and felled it to the earth. Why should it flourish when I am lost forever? Why should it lift its head to smiling heaven when I am birthday?
Oh! Father of mercies, what was that?
What did I see?
No, William. Stand back. I will go. I feel I know only too well what it may be. My mother.
Dead?
Dead.
Oh, horror. And I'm the cause. Death in this house and I'm without doubt the means. I get up bed. It's let me fly.
You do not leave me.
Loose your hold. I must go.
No, Edward. I will work. I will slave for anything. But do not desert me. Do not abandon me, Edward. My love. My husband.
You call me not your husband. Rather curse me as your destroyer. Loose me.
Oh, Edward did, brother.
You will be abused. No one needs to hate me. I'm prison or something worse, Edward.
Loose me. This is my skin. My brains are the flame. Loose me.
Oh, husband.
I'm free. Free. Go on.
Never mind. Perhaps if I could take this final opportunity to acknowledge our two musicians. Firstly, Madame Marie Colville on piano forte. And Phoenix of the Fiddler, Mr. Eldon Data. And now, my friends, let me digress for one moment. Have you been convinced about the evils of demonry? In that case, I defy you to put your pen where your mouths are and sign the pledge of sobriety before you leave the premises. Can I have your absolute promise on that? Thank you very much for your participation. will that end be ignominious or a worthy one? Her end, my friends, is within your capable and gentle hand. Act 3 of our melodrama, The Drunkard.
Since he came to London, thanks to his insatiable thirst and my industrious agency, he's been going downhill quite rapidly. Could I but tempt him to some overt act, I could line my own pockets and ensure his ruin. Here he comes. He looks most wretchedly. Money all gone and no honest way to raise it. You'll be glad to speak to old Cribs now.
Yes, Cribs, what there is left of me.
You do not appear much altered.
Ah, Cribs, I am lost. A ruined, broken-hearted man.
Now, allow me to lend you a crown or two. I'm not very rich, you know, but you can always have the odd crown when you want it. Ask me. Before sundown, we'll be a few feet nearer his grave. Yeah, take it, take it.
Thank you. Thank you, Cribs. You have been recently from the village?
This very morning.
I hardly dare ask if you see them.
Your wife and child, they are doing charmingly. Since you left, your wife has found plenty of sewing, and the gentlefolks have taken an interest in her pretty face. She's as merry as a cricket, and your young daughter as blooming as a rose and as brisk as a bee. Mary is as happy as a lark. Little does he know she is nigh to starvation and has come to London to search for him and is living in a miserable garret. She is radiant, radiant.
I'm glad. Although she thinks no more of me.
Oh yes, she thinks of you from time to time.
Does she?
Oh yes, she says heaven never sends out without the antidote. She says but for your brutal, strange conduct and drunkenness, misfortune, she would never have attracted the sympathies of those good friends who now regard her as the pride of their circle.
Does she really say all that?
Oh yes, and she pities you. I'm sure she thinks of you and would want you to be once more a respectable member of society.
That's very kind of her. Pities me. Respectable. But Cribs, how can a man be respectable without a penny in his pocket or an old garment on his wretched carcass?
There is more than one way to remedy these casualties. If the world does you ill, be revenged upon the world. Revenge?
But how, Cribs, how?
Now, for the moment I have planned so long. Now to use this wretched man for my own ends and to ensure his final downfall. Do you see this piece of paper? Yes? What is it? It is a cheque for £1,000.
£1,000? I don't understand.
I will explain. Now, I know you are a most excellent penman. Write upon this cheque the name Arden Renslaw, and henceforth you can laugh at poverty. Forgery? An ugly word, Mr. Middleton, an ugly word. Shall we say, a little deception with the aid of the pen?
Call it forgery. Well, it is nothing less than forgery. And an iniquitous crime. And against whom? Arden Renslaw? The princely merchant? The noble philanthropist? The orphan's benefactor? The poor man's friend? Out will you villain for a coward! Take back your base pride, Miss Colin Champney. The man who drinks on super versions would drink it sin and misfill my poisons by a bad hypocrisy. Now, in the heat of your passion, but
good. You'll think differently when you find yourself starving. Has it come to this then? An object of pity to my once adored wife?
Wake up to yourself.
She is flourishing too, while I am literally starving. Oh, what is to become of me?
Get him off!
Miserable, and a poor child. But one resource. I must have drink. I must have drink.
You pitiful individual.
But how am I to purchase it?
Go sell yourself.
My handkerchief. 'Twill gain me a drink or two at all events. Whiskey. Whiskey, whiskey. Conscientious, but I will not abandon my scheme on the House of Renslaw. The speculation is too good to be lost. I shall pen the cheque myself and hope that the deception passes unobserved. Why, as I live, here comes that old fool, Miss Spindle.
It's all hops and downs and ins and outs, and I've been trying for 2 hours to find the Paul Cathedral, and I can't see it anywhere. Though they do say it's even bigger than our village church.
Why, angelic Miss Spindle, how do you do? How long have you been in the great metropolis?
Why, really? What a dreadful place it is. Not at all like our village. I can't wait to get back. I've seen some terrible things, I can tell you. Terrible. I'm here in London to look at the sights, and I'm simply dazzled by all of the lights. Oh, silly old me, how my head's in a whirl. It's really too much for an innocent girl. Really a girl of London, dressed in her very best style. Pity an innocent maiden, pity a girl up in town. The things I have seen are too bad to relate. They're frightfulness I simply can't contemplate. I fear if I dally for ignorant utterance, and my feelings shall be not dead or blind. Pity a girl in London, dressed in her very best style. Pity an innocent maiden, pity a girl up in town. It's really not safe for a girl such as me, so down every alley of women you see, and one country to my very long friend, that was me away to a famous London, dressed in her very best style. Pity an innocent maiden, pity a girl up in town. Pity a girl up in London, dressed in her very best style. Pity an innocent maiden, pity a girl up in town.
Indeed, it is a den to all vices. Certainly not a place for innocent, good-living people.
By the by, Squire, can you tell me whatever became of the Miltons? She left the village some months ago.
I have had my eye upon them, never fear. They are down, Miss Spindle, down. Never to rise again. As for that vagabond, Edward Middleton.
Oh, Squire, what an escape I had! How fortunate! And my
Mrs. Edward Middleton as she is now to her cost. She is here in London. Yes, the foolish girl declared she would rather follow her drunken husband than remain where she was without him.
Ah, she is low, degraded. Do you know she sank to taking in washing to feed herself and her child? And she's with him now?
No, she has been unsuccessful in her search for him. But I know where he is. It is but a few minutes since I parted company with the wretched man.
Really?
And I know where she is living. I must pay her another visit before long. Where was it you said you were going? Towards St. Paul's? Your arm, immaculate and lovely Miss Spindle. They say the old fool is loaded with money. If I play my cards right, I might extort some from her.
Alas, it is very cold. I am faint with hunger. I am sick and heart-weary with wretchedness, fatigue, and cold. 1 o'clock, and my work not near finished. These shirts I have promised to hand in tomorrow by the hour of 8. A miserable shilling will repay my industry. And then, my poor, poor child, thou shalt have food.
Oh, Mother, it's so cold. No, dear Mother, take back the shawl. You are cold too. I will wait till morning when I can warm myself to Mrs. Duncan's fire.
Alas, where is he on this bitter night? In vain I have made inquiry, and cannot gain any tidings of my poor, lost husband. Perhaps he is near Satan in prison. Oh, merciful heaven, restore me to my Edward, and I will endure every ill that can be heaped upon me.
Move on, sweetie.
She sleeps soundly. She was fortunate today, sweet lamb. While walking in the streets in search of wood for our fire, she became benumbed with cold. She sat down on some steps when a boy, moved with compassion, slipped a few pence into her hand. The mother of that boy is blessed. She purchased a loaf of bread and ate part of it. The rest is here.
shall find Father by and by, shan't we, Mother?
Yes, dear. With the kind aid of heaven. Enough. Could that be? Could it be Edward?
Pardon my intrusion at this untimely hour, but friends are welcome at all times and seasons, eh?
You're not a friend.
So, you persist in remaining in these miserable quarters. When I saw you last, I advised a change.
Alas, sir, you know too well my wretched reasons for remaining here. But why do you come at this strange hour? Have you got joyful tidings of my Edward?
I must persist in it. You would do well to remove yourself elsewhere.
Return to the village I would not. I must remain in London and find my husband.
Ah, this is a strange infatuation. He has others to console him, whose soft attentions he prefers to yours.
What mean you, sir?
That there are women, not of the most respectable class, who are always willing to receive presents from wild young men, and are not very particular in the liberties which may be taken in exchange. These things I speak of have been and will be again, while there are wantons of one sex and drunkards of the other.
Sir, you slander my husband. It is because he is poor, forsaken, reviled and friendless, that thus I seek him, thus love him still.
You would laugh in his drunken ribaldry to hear you talk thus.
Most contemptible of earth-born creatures, it is false.
Tut, tut. You are very proud, considering all circumstances. But come, I forgive you. You are young and beautiful. Your husband is a vagabond. I am rich and have true affection for you. And with me...
Have you not proved yourself a slanderer and to effect your own vile purposes? But no, despicable wretch.
Yes.
That my husband, clothed in rags, covered in mire and lying drunk at my feet, is a being the laces of whose shoes young and not worthy to unloose. Yes.
Yeah,
Nay then, proud beauty. You shall know my power. 'Tis late. You are unfriended, helpless, and thus...
Shall I turn auctioneer and knock me down to the highest pot bidder? I'll be off the ugly bum and I'll turn it into mincemeat. That I will.
Let me tell you, I am a man...
You are a man? Oh, nature made a blunder, I reckon. Her had a piece of cow done, her meant to form into a pig. But her made a mistake. Made it your shape and sent it out into the world to be miscalled man. Get out! Get out!
Tell him.
I did not like to hit him afore you. I reckon that's how he went down them the stairs, a fair sight quicker than he came up.
Dear kind William, how came you here so opportunely?
Well, I'll tell you. I was just going to my bed at a lodging house near Angel Street when I happened to mention to the landlord about it. And would he believe it, he knew where he was. Well, I thought as how he'd be more comfortable there, and his good wife has made everything as nice and as pleasant for him as if he were her own sister. So now, come along, Mrs. Middleton, come with I to these kind folks and bring the young'un with me.
William, how could we ever thank you?
No need for that.
What brings you to London?
Well, you look for her and Mr. Middleton, of course. Oh, now come along, come to my lodgings, and when I've got him safely there, I'll continue my search for Mr. Edward. Just be rest assured, I'll find thy husband if I have to search the length and the breadth of London town.
Heaven bless you and preserve my poor lost husband.
after they're dead. Oh, it is early morning. Oh, what horrid dream will they return upon me? Waking, oh, for some whiskey, some brandy.
Oh, William.
I am not so ashamed, so stricken with despair when I am drunk. Oh, for some brandy. Oh, what spree is this? Oh, bang, bang. Heavens, how I tremble. Oh, brandy, landlord, brandy.
Where next can my horse be gone?
Hello, landlord, I say.
What's that? Wow. As I live, if it isn't that rich-baked Middleton, I pretend I do not observe.
Wait, I know you. We were acquainted once before, Mr.
Sounds. He knows me. Yes, we were acquainted once, but that was in other days.
You were still the same being, though. I've changed. Miserably changed. You still sell whiskey, don't you?
I'm a respectable landlord.
Respectable? Ha! You speak as if you're not the common boys of the entire village. Am I not too respectable?
Ha! Not according to present appearances. You were once, as so was Lucian. Like him, you were fallen past rising. What has brought you to this beastly condition, young man?
You and demon drink. Oh, how I looked when I first entered the loathsome den. And how do I look now? Where is my wife? Where is my child? They have cursed me, forsaken me.
Well, what brought you, my man? I did not invite you, did I?
Doth hell send forth cards of invitation to its fires of torment? I am sick and faint. Make me some amends. My brain is on fire. My limbs are trembling. Give me some whiskey.
How can I give you whiskey? I only 30 miles from here. Let go back on.
Nay, I beseech you, only a glass. A single glass. Whiskey, brandy, rum, anything. I have a claim on you, a deadly claim. Give me whiskey or I'll throttle you.
Help! There! I'm joking! Help!
Naughty me! What be this? What it be, Mr. Edward? I found him at last in Pepperine. What be he doing? Mr. Edward!
You shall pay for this villain, you shall pay.
Here, friend. Take it off, will you? These snakes, how they call about you. No, kill it. Give it brandy. Poison with whiskey. Ha! That would be judicious punishment. That would be justice. Ha! Justice.
You do not know,
I shall never. Hush. Gently. Now she's asleep. I'll kiss her. Hush. Heaven bless my name. Bless her energy. Hush. If the globe turns once more, we shall slide from its surface to eternity. Great idea. A boiling sea of wine, fired by the torch of bees.
He be quite helpless here, and that's a fact. I must try to gain some assistance. I reckon he be quite safe here. He can't move as to injure himself. I will run for timely aid.
So, again, all is quiet. They think I cannot escape. I cheated them yesterday. 'Tis a sin to steal drink, but no sin to purloin sleep from the apothecary. Now, but the universal antidote, the cure of all earthly care, death.
Nay, friend, take not your life, but mend it.
Friend, you know me not. I am a fiend, the ruin of those who love me. Leave me, leave me.
I come not to upbraid or insult you. I'm aware of all your danger and come to save you. You have been drinking.
That you may well know. Even now I'm dying for a drink. If as you say you are my friend to give me whiskey, whiskey. Oh, who are you that takes interest in an unhappy vagabond?
I am a friend to the unfortunate, and you are a man. And if a man
You are my brother.
No, I am lost. Of what use can I be to you?
Perhaps I can be of use to you. Are you indeed a fallen man?
Yes.
And you have greater claim upon my compassion, my attention, my utmost endeavours to raise you to that station in society from which you have fallen. For he that lifts a fallen fellow creature from the dust is greater than a hero that saves the world.
Merciful heaven, my mother's dying words. Who and what are you?
I am one whose life and labours are passed in rescuing their fellow men from the abyss into which you have fallen. I administer the pledge of sobriety to those who once more wish to become an ornament to society and a blessing to themselves and to those around them.
No, it cannot be. I have sunk too low for redemption.
You see before you one who for 20 years was prey to this dreadful folly.
Indeed? No, it's too late.
It is not. We will restore you to society. Reject not my present. Strength will be given to you. Come, my brother, enroll your name among the free and the disenthroned, and become a man once more.
Merciful heaven, grant the prayer of a poor man to be heard.
Design on rent store and co. You're right. There can be no protection. The signature is perfect. Although it be I that say it. I shall have a well-dressed boy deliver the cheque, receive the money, and then I'm off to America. Would I be certain that the ruin that drunken scoundrel led with Middleton and the infamy on his tiger-like wife, I would be content indeed. Ah, there goes a likely lad to run my errand to the bank. Boy, come here. Do you wish to have yourself a half-florin?
I've been searching for you. It was nice to see you.
Thank you, sir, and Bessie. How are we, Mr. Edward? And where be he?
Oh, at my home and reasonably well and happy. Now, William, I'm making arrangements to send his wife and child back to their cottage in the village. I'll send a carriage to your lodging to take them home this very morning. Their happy home is prepared for them. And I've obtained almost certain information of his grandfather's will.
Thank heaven!
I'll proceed to the village later today with Edward. But there are grave matters that delay my immediate departure from London. For a forgery was committed yesterday in the name of our firm upon the City Bank.
The City Bank? A forgery? Who gave the cheque, sir?
It was a boy, William. A young boy.
What time did the clock yesterday?
Why? A little after the bank opened in the morning. Why this eagerness?
I'll tell you, sir. Mr. Middleton told I that Lawyer Cribs, when poor Mr. Middleton was in poverty and drunkenness, urged he to commit a forgery. Dang me, if yesterday morning I didn't see old Cribs give a boy a cheque and tell him to take it to the City Bank, get some money, and bring it to he in Fore Street. Now, sir, as like I's not that extra bright, but I reckons I can fathom out old Cribs' wicked plan.
So can I. Indeed, I see it all. Come with me to Bow Street and secure an officer of the law.
Let's go. I'll follow you, sir. Heart in mind.
Squire Cribs. They say he's committed a heavy forgery on the City Bank up in London.
Well, I hope for the credit of the village that you are mistaken and he is not guilty of this bad action.
Have I not always said that his heart was blacker than his coat? This is on back to the sweetheart of poor Will's sister Agnes. Oh, have you not heard that? About Agnes?
herself anyone but William. Not even Mary. Although she'd be back home in her own cottage with her sweet little daughter.
Sweet little daughter. Ah, 'tis a happy day indeed. She will soon be reunited with her beloved husband, who has been rescued from sin by the kind Mr. Rensselaer.
They do say Mr. England will be back here this very afternoon.
William, 'tis nice to see you back in the village after all your adventures up in London.
Well, thank you kindly, Mrs. Stevens.
Mr. Rensselaer and Mr. Edward not with you.
No, they be up on the top lane. That old Squire Cribs, he's come back to the village and he's got through our grass. No, don't be afraid, Mrs. Stevens. I shall catch the old road, we can be sure. Mr. Rensselaer and Mr. Middleton, they be up on the top lane, and there'll be an officer of the law at the crossroads, and I'll be here, so I reckon we'll catch him.
Have you seen your sister, William?
Oh no, I haven't seen the poor girl, not until Cribs be in our clutches.
She wants to see you. She has some secret to tell you.
Secret? Be some of her wild fancies, I reckon.
Oh, William, you are mistaken. Your dear sister's mind is quite restored.
What's it? How? Don't you trifle with I, Mrs. Stevens. I could not bear it.
I tell you, William, she is quite well, quite sound.
As Dr. Wordworth said she would be.
Will her know I, and call I by my name again? Will I hear a sweet voice carrying to the sun in early morning? Will I hear her once more murmur the prayers your sweet mother taught us all those years ago? Oh, praise be to heaven, praise be to heaven.
Right, William is coming. William, brother.
Oh, sister.
I know you, William. I can speak to you and hear you, dear brother.
Oh, praise be to heaven.
I have much to tell you, and 'tis important that you should hear it instantly. Edward is on his way here, and it concerns him most. When I recovered my clear senses, strange fancies would keep forming in my brain, but among them was a vague thought that when insane I had concealed myself and seen something hidden. Searching round carefully, I saw a little raised hillock behind that tree over there. I went and fetched a spade from Farmer William's barn, and after digging near a foot below, I found, what think you, William?
What dear sister, what?
An old tin case, and concealed within the will of Edward's grandfather, confirming to his dear son the full possession of all his property. The other deed under which Cribs has acted was a forgery.
Oh, where is it, dear sister?
I have it
Oh,
here.
give it to I. Oh, wait until Mr. Edward sees this. Oh, but what's this? Here he be, with Mr. Rensselaer and an officer of the law.
Friend William, Cripps is coming down the hill carrying a spade. Quickly, hi, all of you. Let us observe him as to your business he has in mind.
Let's all go. I reckons I knows what he be looking for, but I reckons all he's going to find is like a hornet's nest around our ears.
I am certain I have not been observed. Now for the will. From that fatal piece of evidence I shall at least be secure. How's of mischief? The earth is freshly turned. The deed is gone.
The will is gone, the bird is gone, the rightful heir has got his own. Ha!
Oh, mad devil, you shall pay for this.
William, hush. Do not oppress a poor downfallen fellow creature. Happy gracious, the world was a plenty with you. What tempted you into these double deeds of guilt?
Revenge and avarice. I hated the father of Edward Middleton. In earlier life he detected me in an act which may have cost me my life. But he would not betray. He pardoned and pitied me. From that hour on I have hated him and his family. And now One blow of evil fortune has destroyed me.
Oh, repentance may yet avail you.
I have lived a villain let me die.
Come on, you.
Mr. Renshaw, what blessing can repay me?
The blessing of my own approving conscience. The heart of the feeling man is like a noble tree which, wounded itself, it pours forth its precious bark.
Would there be anyone here more happy than William Dowton? I'd like to see him. Oh, my brother a man again, and my sister restored to me.
Now, where's my dear, my love, my faithful wife?
Edward, dear husband.
My God, Julia. Julia.
Father, you look as you did the bright sunshiny morning when I first went to school. You kissed and blessed me. Do not cry, Father, but your tears are not such tears as Mother shed, when she had no bread to give me.
No, child. They're tears of joy, tears of repentance.
Oh, my beloved, my redeemed one. All my poor sufferings are as nothing, weighed in balance with my present joy.
And what gratitude do we not owe this noble-hearted man, who from the depths of wretchedness and horror has restored me to the world, to health, and to religion? Respected sir, what words can express our gratification?
Pay where it is justly due. To heaven, I am but a humble instrument, and in your happiness, I am your Lord.
About William.
I shall not forget what Mother told me last night.
What's that, sweet child?
In my prayers, when I ask a blessing for my mother and father, I pray to heaven to bless Arthur Rensselaer too.
I will not from your generous name, but humbly hope that heaven will give me the strength to continue in the glorious path of sobriety, adorned by your bright example.